Marvin shoots it along the boards. And it's cleared into neutral ice, where now it's picked up by Murray here. Oh boy, off the skate. Otherwise the Blue Devils may have had a 3-on-1 chance. Flatley try to flip it in. Pass now is behind Pellin. It goes into the Blue Devil end of the rink. In behind, up along the boards. Blue Devils trying to get it out, but it will be kept in by Tristan Johnson. And now finally, Vanette gets it into neutral ice. Bialke after, tapped away by Marvin. Center ice, off the skate of Pellin in the Blue Devil end. And Virginia just will clear it out, and Bialke will dump it in. 14:15 to go in our opening period. No score in our hockey game. This is Marvin off the... And a pleasant good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Brie Cupoletti Arena, the Miners Memorial Building, Virginia, for tonight's IRC Section 7 matchup featuring the International Falls Broncos and the Virginia Blue Devils. Hello again, everyone. I'm Bob Cohn. Back at ringside, all set to call another winter sports season here for the Virginia Blue Devils. The Blue Devils come in with a record of 1 win, 1 loss. They are 0-1 in Section 7. The I-Falls Broncos are winless in their first 2 starts on the regular season. The Blue Devils opened up last Saturday with a 5-3 victory right here at the Cupoletti Arena over Little Falls. 5-3. They went Thursday then to Coleraine and were beaten by a very good Greenway team by a score of 8-2. The Blue Devils on the season have scored 7 goals in their first 2 games. They're averaging 3.5 goals a game, while defensively they're giving up 11, and that is 5.5 goals per game. One key note to keep tabs of is the Blue Devils are really committing a lot of penalties early on in the season, which definitely has led to some of the goals allowed. They've had 15 penalties so far on 2 games for 53 minutes, and you're not going to win many hockey games taking that many penalties.
Can you hear me?
The Broncos opened up with a loss to Little Falls on their home ice last Friday night, 5-3, and then they hosted the Lake of the Woods and were shut out 2-0.
What happened to the crowd?
They've scored 3 goals in 2 games, and they have given up 7 goals so far on the season. The Blue Devils this year, with 25 games during the regular season, 17 will be here at the Cupoletti Arena, 8 will be on the road. The Broncos have only scheduled 20 games this year, 14 at home and 6 on the road. The Blue Devils are led in scoring by Jake Seitz. Jake has a goal and 4 assists in the first 2 games. In fact, looking at last year's statistics, Cade Moreland was a leading scorer for the Blue Devils. He had 12 goals, 21 assists for 33 points. But Jake Seitz, who only played a half a season, finished with 16 goals and 9 assists, 25 points. So definitely Jake is the playmaker, and he has Cade Moreland and number 3 scorer of a year ago, Caleb Bialke, as his wingmates. Bialke with 20 points a year ago. Cam Krybik is the starting goaltender this year for the Blue Devils. Last year, he had a 90% save percentage. He faced 150 shots and made 135 saves. He had a goals against at 3.06 on the season. The Broncos, again, come in winless in their first 2 games. Their leading scorers from a year ago, Palm had 15 points, and Beckfar, who plays defense, had 13 points. Their goaltender, who will start again tonight, he's a senior this year, and that is Jake Clough. He had an 87% save percentage and a 3.61 goals against a year ago.
Not able to hear me.
Here come the Blue Devils out on the ice. Blue Devils are in their home whites, and the Broncos will be coming out shortly. They are in their road purple jerseys. Reed Larson, the head coach of the Blue Devils, Jason Strukel, Michael Miskovich, Ryan Colby, and Evan Friedley are the assistants, and Josh Lampa, first-year head coach, or first-year athletic director here at Virginia High School. George McDonald is the head coach of the Broncos. Chad Baldwin, Eric Olson, and Terry Thompson are the assistants, and Bill Mason is the activities director. I want to send a special welcome to all our viewers tonight watching our live telecast on Mediacom Public Access 5 and also our live stream at MasabiCommunityTV.com. I want to say a special hello to my buddies in Florida that are enjoying our sports on our live stream. Looking at upcoming schedule for the Blue Devils, next Tuesday night will be our next hockey telecast. They'll be hosting the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Then the Blue Devils will travel to Warroad next Friday night to meet Warroad, and then on Saturday they will be back here at the Miners with a matchup with the Northern Lakes. The International Falls Broncos will be on the road again on Tuesday. They will travel right back down here to the range. They'll be over at the Eveleth Hippodrome taking on the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears. Then they have 2 home games next weekend. Friday night they'll host Hibbing. Saturday they'll have the Proctor Rails in town. We're just about set to get the starting lineups, the official starting lineups in tonight's hockey game.
You're gonna have to turn your mic up. Okay, Buddha. Three. I lost Eric's camera again. Camera 1 is gone.
Okay, we're just about set for play-by-play action. The Blue Devils and the Broncos. Hello again, everyone. Bob Cohn all set to call the action tonight for our viewers right here at the Brie Cupoletti Arena in Virginia. The Broncos, the road team, in their road purple uniforms with the gold helmets, gold trim, gold numerals, gold Bronco across the front, while the Blue Devils are in their home whites with the blue breezers and their white helmets. Blue Devil lines tonight. First line will have Jake Seitz with Cade Moreland and Caleb Bialke, although Moreland is not going to start the first period. We'll see him in the second period. I think Jack Zupitz will be up on that first line to start. Kylan, Cody Herman, and Zupitz are the second pair. Third pair will have Tony Chester with Jacob Peterson and Dylan Drake. And the fourth line, if
Darwin,
Coach
am I loud enough to you?
Larson goes to the fourth line, it'll be
Ken.
Isaac Powell with Bo Sepula and Jay Isaacson. On defense, the Blue Devil pairs Nate Cotagelli with Josh Doherty, Bailey Bonacato with Wyatt Faneff, and Nathan Zadnikar with Dawson Flatley. Again, in the goals tonight is Cam Kryvik. For the Broncos, our first line will have Trimble Butler with Barrett Kaler and Gus Lawrenson. In the nets is Jake Clough. We're all set for play-by-play action. The puck comes back in the Blue Devil end. This is Blue Devil hockey from the Cupoletti Arena on this Saturday. Puck is along the boards. Broncos will keep it in. Shot right towards Kryvik, and it's tipped back towards the sideboards. Now it's shot over to the far side where Lawrenson will get it in behind the net. And finally, Bialke will grab it for the Blue Devils. Tries to clear it up the boards, and Virginia does get it back in the neutral ice, where now the loose puck is grabbed by Jake Seitz. Here comes Seitz into the attacking zone, going right side. Seitz centers pass right out front. And a great chance for Caleb Bialke. Just could not pull the trigger and get that first one past goaltender Clough. We're 45 seconds into tonight's broadcast. Off the boards, and the Broncos will just clear it back into neutral ice. Broncos offside, they'll shoot it in, and now the Broncos will make their first line change tonight. Blue Devils still going to their first line. Bucks in neutral ice. Boy, we had an outstanding junior varsity game tonight. Broncos scored in the final 40 seconds to tie the game, and then in overtime, the Broncos got a quick one to win the junior varsity, but really a good hockey game tonight in that junior varsity game. Two evenly matched teams. Here come the Blue Devils. Coming in is Bialke, a shot high off the blocker, and now it goes in behind the Bronco net, and now Bialke will head to the bench, and he'll complete this line change. Loose puck is picked up by Zach Kylan, going to the left side off, pass to a Jacob Peterson, comes back to the point. Arister cleared to the near boards, shot taken by Faneff for the Blue Devils. Just underway, first period action from the Cupoletti Arena, Saturday night IRC Section 7 hockey. Faneff will grab the puck along the left side from Blue. Has it taken away, and they nearly coughed one up in their own zone. Now Virginia will get it out, comes all the way back, and Ethan Allman off the boards, dumped in, and we've got a cross-checking penalty coming, and this one's going to go against Bo Sepula.
Penalty, Buddha.
The Broncos will go on the power play.
Missed it.
Blue Devils had so many penalties over in Coleraine the other night that, from my understanding, talking to some of the people, it was really a close hockey game for nearly 2 periods. And in the third period, with all the penalties, the Raiders scored 5 goals. And they beat the Blue Devils 8-2. Power play for the Broncos. Puck comes back to the point to Beckfar. Here's a shot. Save made by Kryvik.
Turn your brightness
Broncos
up
on the power play. Beckfar. Cross ice for Allman. His wrister right on. And Cam Kryvik with the save. Butler, Lawrenson, and Kaler up front. It comes back now to Glowalk. His shot high. the save was made. Now Glowalk in his own end. Here come the Broncos on the power play for another minute and 25 seconds. Shot along the boards, kept in by Butler. Now his pass will come to this near side where Gus Lawrenson will grab the puck for the Broncos. Beckfar into Butler in that corner, comes back up along the boards. Here's a shot taken, deflected just wide.
I got camera one.
Shot was taken by Lawrenson. It clears the zone. Broncos now will have to regroup on this man advantage. 5-on-4 hockey for I Falls. In behind the net, the puck is shot along the boards. That was Nathan Zadniker. Here come the Blue Devils. Seitz coming in, doesn't have a stick. Kicks it in behind the net. Zupin's in behind the net for the Blue Devils. He gets knocked down. And the loose puck is grabbed by Simon Palm of the Broncos. Second power play unit for I Falls. Here comes Beckfar, though, on the point, and he'll dump it in. Krybeck will leave it. Oh, boy, a big hit by Beckfar in behind the net. Trevor Beckfar now goes after the puck. He gets pinned along the boards. 13 minutes to go in our opening period. No score in a hockey
Come on
game.
in.
Broncos are on the power play, and Virginia able to clear it all the way down. Now Beckfar will pick up the puck in his own end.
What was it?
They got 5 seconds to go in this man advantage. Pass up to Paul. Simon Palm. His shot was deflected off Josh Doherty to the side, and now the Blue Devils and the Broncos are playing at even strength. Puck is in behind the net. Doherty battles for the puck for the Blue Devils. Dumps it to the corner. Still works hard for the puck. Blue Devils trying to get the puck out, and Sepla will grab it, and he'll clear the zone for Virginia. Now Germain will dump it in for the Broncos. Coming out is Doherty. Here comes Josh Doherty into the zone for the Blue Devils. He lost control of it. Zupin's in after the puck. Now Jacob Peterson back. Here's Zupins, and he tried to backhand it in. Now grabbing it is Seitz. Seitz's shot hit the side of the net.
Too bright. You can turn it back
Loose
down.
puck is grabbed by Joe Glowalk, and it is cleared up into the Bronco bench. And we'll have a face-off with 11:56 to go. Scoreless first period on this Saturday night from the Brie Cupoletti Arena.
2. Turn your white balance to 4300K, Buddha, if you know how to do that. Do you know how to do that, Buddha? Turn it to 4300K.
Puck is shot to the near boards. Broncos try to clear it out. Doherty will tap it back in, and now here come the Broncos finally getting it. That's Kaler getting it into the Blue Devil end. He could not get much mustard on the puck. Now Fineff shoots it along the backboards, controls the puck. Here's a pass. They try to hit Seitz, but too far, and it'll be icing on the Blue Devils. Break in the action. We've got 11:29 to go in our opening period. No score, Virginia and International Falls.
You're on.
As we get back to action, Broncos now with the puck in his own.
I got turned down up at Bob's station. That's why my volume is low.
Now it's grabbed by Seitz.
I think it's number 3.
Seitz gets it up to Zupins. Jack Zupins now gets turned back, goes in behind his net. It's a long pass, deflected. Puck is in neutral ice, where it's grabbed by Joe Glowalk. It's taken away by Seitz. Here's Seitz. Try to go around Glowalk. Loose puck's picked up by Zupins. His shot. Where's the puck? It's cleared out of the crease area.
Booty, your picture looks terrible. Go back to about 4K. 1.
And we'll have a face-off back in the Bronco zone.
Boy, this has been a hard game to do. Golly. 2.
Kylan takes the draw. He could not win the draw. Beckfar in the corner, almost taken away by Jacob Peterson. Now Jordan Smith with the puck along the sideboards. It goes up to Carter Germain. Blue Devils will keep the puck in the zone. Kick back to Ethan Allman in behind his net. Flips it off the glass into neutral ice.
3.
Now Cotagelli gets a pass up to Herman.
2. Don't show me the
Could not
boards.
control it.
The boards that your tripod's
The Blue
mounted on.
Devils, Herman
I don't
will
wanna
keep
see
it
them.
in the attacking zone. 9:40 to go in our opening period. Broncos
3.
will clear it out and up into
2.
the crowd.
1. 2.
Face off
Eric,
will go back into the Broncos
Do you
zone.
know how to set your white balance? Answer with your camera.
Tony Chester's line
No.
is on the ice with
Okay.
Dylan
3.
Drake and Jacob Peterson. Well, check that. They've moved
2.
Isaac Powell now. Or check that. Who is in there? Yep, it is Isaac Powell. He is the other
3.
wing on this line. Again, Moreland not playing until the next period. And we'll have an
2.
icing called on the Blue Devils. Face off back in the Virginia zone with 9:19 to go in our opening period. New names, new numbers.
1.
Take a game or two to get used to these new Blue Devil forwards and defense. Graduated quite a few from a year ago.
Two.
Flip up along the boards. Going back after it now is Dawson Flatley.
3.
And it's finally carried out of the zone by Dylan
2.
Drake. Drake had a pretty good football year playing for the Mountain Iron Buell Rangers. There's a long pass off Butler. Kicked around, and it does come into the Blue Devil zone where Virginia's Doherty will clear it out, and he'll backhand it into the Falls end. Goes in behind the goaltender. Here's a pass right in front, shot, goal! Caleb Bialke scores on a pass from Isaac Powell, and the Blue Devils score the first goal tonight. That goal comes 8 minutes and 23 seconds of period number 1. Caleb Bialke scores for Virginia.
Here it is. Again.
Watch, nice pass. Bialke gets his 3rd goal of the season. One nothing Virginia. Now Seitz will tip it in the corner, try to go in after it. Up along the boards. Blue Devils doing a nice job keeping the puck in the Bronco end. Broncos having a little difficulty coming out, and now it's just flipped all the way back in the Blue Devil end. Going in after it is Gonzalez. His shot, and it's tipped up in the air, and it's grabbed by Cam Krybeck.
Replay.
There's Cam. Looked like he was a infielder on that play.
1.
Jordan Smith wins
2.
the draw. Back to Beckfar, right on, and Krybeck with the save. And we'll do it again. Kylan taking the draw for Virginia.
1.
Smith for the Broncos. Kylan wins the draw.
2.
Kylan now controls the puck in that corner. Try to get it up in the boards, and it goes out of play.
1. 3. 2.
And we'll have a face-off. Broncos now will bring out their top line, Butler, Kaler, and Lawrenson.
Eric, go to menu, and then you'll see white
Beckfar
balance,
along his team bench.
and
Dumps it
then
in.
push K.
Cortigelli in behind the net. Butler will
And
take
set
it
it
away from him.
to
Here's Butler
4,000.
controlling the puck. Comes back to the point. A shot, wrister, right on front, puck's loose. And now it's grabbed by Herman. Gets it up to Zupich.
Three.
Here come the Blue Devils, 2-on-1. Zupich shot right on, and Klo will hold on to the puck.
Nice camera work, Buddha.
7 minutes, 26 seconds to
Two.
go. Let's take a break. Blue Devils on top of the Broncos, 1-0 from the Cupoletti Arena.
Well, that was a replay that was playing there, Bob. We'll try it.
So to use Arrowhead Transit, it really is that simple?
It is that simple. It's 800-862-0175. It's for you.
Hello? Yes, I need to go to Target. Yes, right now. I live at 999 9th Street South.
Well,
No time to talk. Arrowhead Transit's going to be here in 10 minutes.
Well, have a nice time.
It really is that simple. Just call, and the bus will be there to pick you up and to take you where you need to go.
You're back, Bob.
Back to action. The puck gets dumped into the Virginia zone where it's grabbed. And Blue Devils try to clear it out. Intercepted. Aaron pass. Here come the Broncos. This is Gonzalez' shot off the glove of Kryvik.
Three.
Clears out of the zone.
2.
6:35 to go in our opening period. Blue Devils with a 1-0
Three.
lead on Biolki's goal. Now Jelly right near the blue line, could not get
Two.
it in. And here come the Broncos. Simon Paul, he takes a check right in front of a save by Kryvik. Oh, what a big time save by Cam Kryvik.
6:20 save.
Here comes Jacob Peterson putting a shot right on, and Klo will make the save. Paul could not get it in. Right in front of the scorers table. Palm again tried to put it in, and finally the Blue Devils will put it in behind Klo. Now Moreland on the ice for the Blue Devils. Now the Blue Devils have that top line with Seitz, Moreland, and Bialki hooked up together.
3.
Broncos try to clear it out. Blue Devils doing a good job right at the blue line, and the puck is finally cleared. Doherty back after it. They'll wave off the icing.
1.
Here's Doherty, has some trouble. The puck was nearly taken away, and
Two.
Bialki clears it, but it's fired right back in by Ethan Allman.
1.
5:25 to go in our opening period. Blue Devils with a 1-0 lead. Cleared away from the slot by Seitz.
2.
Jake tries to get it out. Jake now will try to control a couple Broncos around him. Now Bialki grabs loose. Look, here comes Bialki, and he just could not control it.
Let's go look at that last save.
We'll go back and look at that last save by Cam Kryvik. What a save by the goaltender. Just got the pad on it.
3. Looks better, Eric. I think
Seitz
you
will
got
take
it,
the
didn't
draw for the Blue Devils.
you? Yeah.
Kaler taking it for the Broncos. 5:09 to go in our opening period. And now it looks like they'll kick Kyler out.
Two. I've been trying to look at the stream. I haven't been able to.
Puck is shot along the boards. It'll be kept in. Deflected by Bialki over the top of the net. Comes along the new boards where Broncos will clear it out. And Doherty cannot control it. Butler in after it. Oh, Butler takes down Doherty. Side of the net shot. Goal by the Broncos. Gus Lorenzen. A defensive lapse by the Blue Devils just cost Virginia the tying goal.
Replay.
(12:14) the tying goal by Gus Lorenzen. Barrett will get the assist. And the Broncos and Blue Devils are tied. Now Coach Larson wants an explanation. He calls one of the officials over.
3.
Here's a good look at Coach Larson talking with the referees.
2. Bob, can you turn me up, please? It's number 3 on your main mixer, on the bottom mixer. Just turn it up just a hair.
Still discussing it over there. Not really sure what. Maybe it was when Doherty got taken down on that play by Barrett. I don't know, do we still have that? Maybe we can go back and just take another quick look at that replay if we have it. I'm not sure if we still have it queued up or not. I think that may be what Coach Larson is upset with. It looked like Barrett actually kind of hooked him down, going for the puck. They were both going for the puck. But anyways, a goal, and we are tied at a goal apiece. Here comes Jack Zupitz, gets turned back by Palm. Cross-ice pass, long pass now, up for Zach Kylan. Comes into the attacking zone, and it's deflected away by Joe Glowak of the Broncos. Puck is along the near boards. Broncos trying to come out. Simon overskates it. Zupitz tried to keep it in, and now here comes Simon again, flipping it in. Then behind Krybeck. Again, Blue Devils with some trouble in their defensive zone. And finally, Krybeck will just cover it up and hold on to it.
1.
Exactly 4 minutes to play in the
2.
opening period. Broncos and Blue
Well,
Devils
that's
are
an
tied.
ugly looking stream. Wow.
And again, you're viewing tonight's live telecast on Channel 5 television
See if I get a
and
better
our
look at
stream
it.
on MasabiCommunityTV.com. Also want to say hello to Josh Doherty's family watching in
2.
Louisiana.
That's better.
Sure, it's nice to have. We get texts all the time. Fans, friends,
can't hear it, sorry.
parents, relatives that appreciate. Here it comes right to the side, and then a shot and a save by Krybeck. Again, Blue Devils with some defensive lapse in their own end. Almost cost them. Shot along the boards. It'll be kept in by Allman. And now it's finally grabbed by Seitz off the boards up to Bielke. Here comes Bielke all by himself. Bielke's shot deflected by Beckfar. And the loose puck is grabbed by Carter Germain. Here come the Broncos attacking. Germain to center ice in front of the Blue Devil net. And Moreland will flip it away from him. Now loose puck is grabbed by Beckfar. His shot right on off the blocker of Krybeck. Cotagelli in neutral ice. Cotagelli tried to come into the zone. It's taken away, and the Broncos will dump it back in behind Krybeck. That's Zadnikar of the Blue Devils, shoots it along the boards, and now here comes Seitz out of the zone. Seitz into the zone. Seitz with the puck. Seitz now right side, gets turned back. He'll drop it for
3.
Bielke. It's taken away by Allman. Bielke now gets it off to Moreland, and it
2.
was off one of the defense in front. Doherty will keep it in. 2:35 to go in the period. 1-1 Blue Devils and Broncos
3.
Saturday night IRC hockey.
2.
Loose puck is grabbed, and now here comes Jake Seitz with the puck. Seitz tried to go around the defender, flipped away. Moreland will grab the loose puck right towards the net, and Bielke gets taken down on the play.
3.
Save is made, and we will have a face-off in
Should
the
be in
Broncos
tight,
zone.
Derek.
2-2-2 to go in the opening period. 1-1 is our
1.
score. Bielke got the Blue Devil goal. Lawrenson has scored for the Broncos.
2. 3.
Kylan will take the draw against Jackson Germain of
2.
I Falls. Puck is loose. It's grabbed by the Blue Devils backhand, and Clough will steer it to the near boards. Broncos looking for their first win of the season. Blue Devils looking for their second
3.
home victory. Puck is in that right corner along the boards. Zupitz will grab the puck. Lost control of it. Now to Kylan. Back to Zupitz. And a shot.
Oh.
Could not tee it up. And now back to the Blue Devils zone. Blue Devils and Broncos are even. Here, Zupitz will go after it. It'll be icing called on the Blue Devils. We have a break in the action. 1:45 to go in our opening period. Here we are back to action, and we've got a interference call coming. It's a Bronco penalty. It's going to be on Gus Lawrenson. It'll be interference. I think it was interference. Puck is cleared out. Blue Devils on the power play, and it's shot back into the Blue Devil end. Cody Jelly will grab the puck. 1 minute to go in our opening period. Blue Devils on the man advantage, up to Jake Seitz into the zone. Here's Seitz, left side. Seitz controls the puck, gets it back to Cody Jelly. Flips it towards the net, deflected and behind the net. Zupins battles for the puck in that corner. Moreland comes in, looks for it. Shot along the boards. Alleman shoots it along the boards. Now Seitz, here's Jake Seitz, circle left side, gets turned back. Comes back to the point. Shot was wide, in behind it's grabbed by Herman. Gets it back to the point. Cody Jelly. 17 seconds to go in our period. Blue Devils and Broncos are tied at a goal apiece. Seitz retains control of it. Seitz's pass deflected to the sideboards where it's shot along the boards. And our period is going to come to end with a 2 seconds, 1 second. And the horn sounds. We've played a period. The Broncos and the Blue Devils skating to a 1-1 draw after the first 17 minutes.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
So to use Arrowhead Transit, it really is that simple?
It is that simple. It's 800-862-0175. It's for you.
Hello? Yes, I need to go to Target. Yes, right now. I live at 999 9th Street South.
Well,
no time to talk. Arrowhead Transit's going to be here in 10 minutes.
Well, have a nice time.
It really is that simple. Just call, and the bus will be there to pick you up and to take you where you need to go. Local television programming is now available to everyone through MesabiCommunityTV.com. From our main page, you can find all of our live sports broadcasts, simultaneously streamed over YouTube, the High School Cube, and also live on Channel 5 Public Access. Archived sporting events are also available on our website for Chisholm, Mountain Iron, Virginia, and Mesabi East schools. You can also download all of these events by going to your selected event, clicking on the share icon, and then clicking on the address on the center of the screen. There, you will find your download button. Another exciting feature at MCTV is our new Roku channel, which provides the best viewing experience for all of our on-demand programming right on your television screen. Simply make a one-time purchase of your Roku device, plug it into your HDMI input on your TV, and search for Mesabi Community Television. either from our webpage or from your Roku. You will also be able to watch area council meetings, school board meetings, or area concerts. From our main page, you may also view our entire community bulletin board.
I'm Jermaine, I'm from Milwaukee, and this is my Mesabi story.
My name's Laura. I am from Virginia, Minnesota. I've been a lifelong Iron Ranger, and this is my Mesabi story.
My name is Hannah. I'm from Hermantown, and this is my Mesabi story.
The faculty at Mesabi Range College, they really care.
I am very impressed with the way the staff has worked with us.
Oh, I love the program. Absolutely love it. I couldn't imagine doing anything different.
And welcome back to the Bree Cupoletti Arena in Virginia. I want to thank our people out there watching, letting us know of some of the issues we're having. We're having all kinds of little technical problems on our first telecast of this winter sports season, and hopefully we'll be able to iron things out for our viewers. We have a 1-1 hockey game after the first period. At 8:23, Caleb Bialke scored his third goal of the season. Isaac Powell got his first point of the season with the assist. It was 1-0 Blue Devils. And then at 12:14, Gus Lawrenson from Trimble Barrett tied the game at 1 goal apiece. Both teams with a penalty in the first period for 2 minutes. And the saves were equal at 7 apiece. Cam Krybick of Virginia and Jake Clow of International Falls. The Blue Devils still have 36 seconds remaining on this man advantage. And we'll see if the Blue Devils can get one in this 36 seconds. Hopefully we've got our technical issues ironed out and you'll be able to enjoy our second and third period of tonight's hockey game. Again, the junior varsity game went to I Falls. They pulled the goalie. They were trailing 3-2 late in the game. 40 or 30 some seconds to go in regulation. The Broncos, with a 6-on-5 advantage, scored the tying goal, and then in the first half minute of the 5-minute sudden death overtime, got the winning goal to win the junior varsity game tonight over Virginia by a score of 4-3. Just about set to get our second period going. Both teams are loosening up. Power play time for the Blue Devils. Seitz, Zupids, Bialke up front, Moreland, and Herman. Now they'll put Seitz back on defense on this power play. Herman gets it to Seitz. Here comes Jake, leading the power play. Left side, Jake along the boards. Now behind it, comes right on French, put shot. Save made. Where is the puck? It's loose. And it's cleared away from the slot area. Now Herman will grab the puck for the Blue Devils. Herman walking, let's go over Rister. Just deflected wide of the corner. Oh, man, almost snuck it in. Now Moreland, cross-ice pass. Herman again, right on, another save. And with 1 second to go on this man advantage, we'll have a face-off in the Bronco end. Blue Devils will bring Doherty out and Cotagelli at the point. And now they'll go with that regular first line. Seitz will take the draw. He's got Moreland and Bialke. Broncos going with their Germain line. 5 aside now in front. Puck is loose, and loose puck is picked up. Here comes Butler into the Blue Devil zone. Lost control of it. Now a shot goes right on, and a save is made. That was by Barrett Kaler. Here come the Blue Devils. Pass comes up to Moreland. Moreland with Bialke. Moreland tried to get it back to Bialke, and it was deflected away. Now the puck is loose. Seitz will keep it in the zone. Seitz gets it over to Moreland. Pass right in front of Bialke, and he shot it up over the top of the net. Oh, he just could not get the stick square and directed right into the net. Comes back to the point where Doherty will keep it in for the Blue Devil. Now Moreland gets it to Bialke. Bialke high slot area. Bialke still with the puck. Or check that, that's Seitz with the puck. Seitz now, centering pass right on front. Comes back to Doherty. Doherty, let's go with a shot. Boy, Bialke just got leveled in front. Should have been an interference. And no call was made at all. Oh, man. Both teams making line change. Here's a long pass. Deflected Now a shot taken by Barrett. In behind the net. Broncos try to stuff it. Loose puck is grabbed by Jack Zupids. He gets turned back by Gonzalez. Zupids will regain control of it. Under 15 minutes to go in our second period. Herman cross ice pass. Tried to hit Kylan. Could not do so. And the Blue Devils control it in their own end. Coda Jelly. Try to get it up to Zupids. Tipped away, but Jack regains control of it. And the puck is put into the Bronco end where Germain try to control it. Now Kylan try to pass it. The puck's deflected back into neutral ice, and the Broncos will dump it in. Chase is on. Doherty gets there first. Shoots it to the far side where Zupids will try to take it out, but he gets pinned up against the board by Simon Palm of the Broncos. Now Herman dumps it back into his own end. Or checked it into the Bronco end, that is. Boy, it's just been a kind of a goofy night here at the Couplet Arena. First night with our new equipment. Got a whistle. We've got a offside is called, and we'll have a face-off back into neutral ice. New equipment here at the Miners for our Mesabi Community Television crew. Puck is just outside the Bronco blue line. 14:01 to go in our second period. 1-1 Virginia and I Falls. Broncos try to clear it out of the zone. Do get in front of the scorers table. Blue Devils dump it back in. Peterson tried to control it, and Jacob just got hammered at the blue line. Now Jacob Peterson goes after a Bronco, controls the puck. Here's a shot taken and a save. Nice shot taken by Dylan Drake of the Blue Devils. Dylan is 6'3", 190 pounds. He played on the Bantam A team last year. First year at the varsity level for the sophomore. Tony Chesser wins the draw for the Blue Devils. Gets it to Jacob Peterson, left side. Back to Chesser. Chesser's shot was wide of the mark. Blue Devils will keep it in. That was Dawson Flatley. He had a great football year for the Blue Devils. Dawson, number 26 of the Blue Devils. Puck is clear to neutral ice, and Flatley will regain control of it. Gives it to Faneff, up along the boards, and goes all the way in. We're going to have icing called on the Blue Devils. Time to take a break. 13:09 to go in our second period. Virginia 1, I Falls 1.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
.45 to go. Broncos putting a little pressure on the Blue Devils. Broncos control his right out in front of shot, and I don't know if Krybik got a stick on it or what, but boy, the Bronco had a point-blank chance to take the lead. Here come the Blue Devils sights coming back. We're going to watch that replay when we get a chance. We've got a delayed penalty coming, and now the call will be made. Let's watch and see if we can figure out what happened on that last play. Maybe it was just wide. Got a Bronco penalty. The Blue Devils will go on the power play. Second time for the Blue Devils tonight. In behind, Bialke centered it, and it's cleared out. All the way down. Virginia now will set up the power play in their own end. Coda Jelly. It's his sights. Cross ice for Moreland. Moreland had it taken away by Beckfar and cleared. Now Nate Codagelli back in his own end. Come the Blue Devils. That was Zupids getting it up to Seitz. Seitz's shot right on, save made. Now Moreland, pass for Zupids. Seitz controls it on the right side. Seitz gives it to Moreland. Here's Cade Moreland. Right on front, goes right through the crease area. Zupids will grab the puck for the Blue Devils. Back to the point to Coda Jelly. Now to Jake Seitz. Seitz circle right out front, and it's tipped away from Moreland. And it'll be cleared out of the zone. Virginia will have to regroup. Under 11 and a half to play in our second period. 1 minute to go on this man advantage. Here's Seitz, left side for the Blue Devils. Seitz in that left corner. Gets it back for Coda Jelly. Coda Jelly, let's go to Rister in front, deflected, goes to the far corner. Outshot along the boards, and Jake Seitz will control it at the left point. Here's Seitz, high slot area shot. Just wide of the mark, in behind the net. Bialke battles for the puck. Bialke controls it. Try to hit Seitz, a little bit behind Jake, and it clears the zone, and Virginia will regroup again. Doherty will carry the puck back deep in his own end. 10:50 to go. Long pass up for Jacob Peterson. Here into the zone comes Kylan. His shot right on Cole with a save. Puck is loose. Another Bronco penalty coming. Puck is loose in front. Goal! Scored by Kylan. Zach Kylan scores for the Blue Devils. And that's his second goal of the season. Nice shot by the sophomore. We'll see if there's any assists. There'll also be another Bronco penalty, because Virginia scored with the Broncos shorthanded. So it should be a power play goal and then a penalty. They said Kylan from Doherty. So the Blue Devils will go on the power play once again. Chance to extend their lead. Here comes Jacob Peterson in the zone for the Blue Devils. He'll carry the puck in behind the net. Right to the slot area. Puck is kicked around, and now it's grabbed by Allman. He'll shoot along the boards. Doherty will keep it in for Virginia. In the circle area, Peterson try to get it to Kylan, and it is cleared out, and here comes Palm back for I Falls. Palm carries it in, grabbed by Kylan. Here comes Kylan, and he lost control of it. Doherty then shoots it in for the Blue Devils. Where is the puck? Now it went up into the players' bench. Blue Devil hockey on this Saturday night. Iron Range Conference, Section 7A. Mr. Nichols, the line judge, will drop the puck. Comes back to the point. Coda Jelly gives it to Zupids. Jack has some trouble. Beckfar will try to clear it out for the Broncos. Now it's regained control by the Blue Devils. Puck comes back to Seitz. Jake will give it off to Coda Jelly. His pass deflected, and it's cleared. 55 seconds to go on this man advantage for the Blue Devils. Great chance to extend their lead. Coda Jelly up to Seitz. Here comes the playmaker for the Blue Devils. Seitz with the puck. Try to control it. Now in behind the net. Carries the puck to the left wing. Seitz again. Ready to pass right in front. Oh! Zupids. Great feed from Seitz. Just could not get it in the net. Now Seitz will control it again for the Blue Devils. Bialke will grab the loose puck. Bialke's shot. Clough with the save. Puck is loose along the side of the net. Still loose, and now it's grabbed by Beckfar. He lost control of it, and one of his teammates will clear the zone. 10 seconds to go in this man advantage. One more chance for the Blue Devils. Here comes Jake Seitz in the zone. Seitz with the puck in the corner, gets back to the point. It'll be kept in and then cleared out. And now both teams skating 5 aside. Blue Devils now 1 for 3 on the power play tonight. Broncos have had one chance and have come up empty. Marlin gets it up. Here comes Seitz, gets knocked down. Puck comes in the Bronco end, and it's cleared back into the neutral ice area, deflected up into the crowd. Our next telecast will be Tuesday night. We'll be right back here at the Couplet Arena. The Grand Rapids Thunderhawks will take on the Blue Devils. Face-off will be in center ice with 8:16 to go in our period. Puck is grabbed by Glowacz, and he'll shoot it in. Krivik will drop it off for Doherty. Doherty then takes his man on the boards. Now Jacob Peterson, the Blue Devils senior. Long pass coming into the zone was Drake. Whiffed on it, and the puck is shot back into the Blue Devils zone. Germain in after. He gets, or check that, that's Kalar. He gets knocked down along the boards. Drake overskates the puck again. Now it's grabbed by Chesser. Chesser to Phaneuf. Cross-ice pass goes to Drake. Drake into the attacking zone. Shot right on. And Klo will glove it and hold on. And we'll take a break with 7:37 to go in a period. It's 2-1 Virginia. Virginia leading the International Falls Broncos. Zach Kylan scored the goal here in the second period, his second of the young season. Josh Doherty getting the assist. Now Flatley try to carry it up the boards. He gets stopped. Broncos putting a little pressure on the puck at the side of the net. Krivik with a save. Now cross ice pass. Here come the Blue Devils. Bielke lost control of it, goes down, and the puck comes back into neutral ice where Flatley could not control it. It's put in the zone. Blue Devils have to tag up. Now loose puck is grabbed by Seitz. Here's Jake Seitz, pass right out front. And the pass, they try to come back to Moreland. He could not control it from Zupids. And the Broncos will just dump it in. That was Butler doing the job for the Broncos. They'll now head to the bench, that first line, and make a complete line change. The pass comes back to Seitz. Here comes Jake. Jake gets it up to Zupids. Jack Zupids with the puck. His shot right on, and Klo with the save. Both goaltenders with 7 saves in that first period. And most of the action has been in the East End here in the second period. Blue Devils attacking the Broncos. Boys basketball score from last night. Virginia opened up the season in boys basketball. 69-52 victory over Deer River. And how about those Blue Devil girls? They won their 3rd straight last night with a 10-point victory over the Barnum Bombers. Here come the Broncos and a nice defensive play by Cotagelli of the Blue Devils. Zupids will dump it in. Again, after it for the Broncos is Glowacz. He gets pinned on the boards by Kylan. Keeps working hard along the boards. And now it clears back into neutral ice where Zupids will put it back in for the Blue Devils. And we should have icing on the Broncos with 5:46 to go in our period. Face-off back in the I-Fall zone with 5:46 to go in period number 2. Here comes the Tony Chesser line. Chesser, Jacob Peterson in, Dylan Drake. Will be kept in by Flatley of the Blue Devils. Beckfar battles with Peterson. Jacob wins that battle. Here's Peterson's side of the net right out front. He tried to hit Drake. Here's Peterson out in front again, tried to tee it up on the backhand and just could not get it. And now the Broncos just put it into the Blue Devils zone. Battling along the boards, kept in by Beckfar. They said he was outside the blue line, carried it in. Offside, eye falls. Both teams will make line changes. The Blue Devils will bring out Seitz, Moreland, and Bialke. Broncos going with Butler, Kaler, and Lorenzen. Cleared and neutralized by Flatley. Now Bialke comes into the zone. Bialke tried to go through Allman. Allman a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. He won that battle. Allman now battling along the boards with Moreland. Try to pin the Blue Devils. Comes back to the point. Just shot from Flatley. Deflected. It may have hit the pipe. And then Clough will just cover it up. We'll see on the replay if it hit the pipe or not. See if we can tell. It looked like it from up here. Now it's in behind the net. Seitz grabs it for the Blue Devils. He now gets knocked down. Well, I'll tell you, Jake has got to realize that there's a target on his back, one of the best players in Section 7, and he knows he's going to get hit game in and game out. He's just got to be able to control his temper a little bit and not take any foolish penalties. He's a good player, one of the best that we've had here at Virginia. Here comes another Bronco penalty, and the Blue Devils going to go on the power play once again. Interference call. Oh, check that. It's going to be on Kalen, or on, it's going to be on Moreland. Well, I'll tell you, Krybik thought it was, let's see here, I'm not sure what's, Moreland went to the box, but it is going to be on the Broncos. Krybik left his net thinking it was on the Broncos, and Moreland goes to the penalty box. The official must have said penalty on number 7. Oh, man. So it's a Blue Devil power play, and this will be their third power play of the period. Codagelli gets, here's a pass. Moreland's shot was just wide. Seitz controls it along the left boards. Left circle. Gets it back to the point to Codagelli. Now Zupids right to the slot area. Deflected away. Codagelli again. Rister right on. Close to save. Puck is loose. And the whistle blows. We'll have a face-off in the Bronco zone. Broncos now will bring Gonzalez and Butler out on this penalty kill. Blue Devils going with their top power play unit. Codagelli. His pass was intercepted and cleared out of the zone by Gonzalez of the Broncos. 4 minutes to go in our second period. Under 90 seconds to go on this power play for the Blue Devils. Here comes Seitz, high slot area. Seitz in the backhand over the top of the net. Seitz regains, controls it right side. Here is Jake. Now going to the left side for the Blue Devils. Seitz pass right out front. Bialke shot in and just missed the open corner. Now Moreland tried to center it out front. Zupids controls it. Here's Jack Zupids. Gets it back to Seitz of the Blue Devils. Seitz gets a little closer. Shot right on. Save is made. Moreland scores. Kate Moreland with the rebound scores for the Blue Devils. .31 is the power play goal for the Blue Devils. Cade Moreland, Jake Seitz will get an assist. We'll see if there will be another assist. And they also gave Bialke an assist. Seitz and Bialke get the assist. And the Blue Devils lead 3-1 with 2 power play goals here in the period. Now Drake gets the puck into the Bronco zone. Here is Drake. It was tipped away by Allman. Drake continues to battle for the puck. Takes Allman down. And the Broncos do get it into neutral ice. Backhanded in. Moreland gloves it. And he'll hold on. Let's take a break. We got 2:49 to go in the second. Virginia 3-1 over I Falls.
I'm Jermaine. I'm from Milwaukee, and this is my Masabi story.
My name's Laura. I am from Virginia, Minnesota. I've been a lifelong Iron Ranger, and this is my Masabi story.
My name is Hannah. I'm from Hermantown, and this is my Masabi story.
The faculty at Masabi Range College, they really care.
I'm very impressed with the way the staff has worked with us.
Oh, I love the program. Absolutely love it. I couldn't imagine doing anything different.
(3-1) Blue Devils. Latter part of our second period, our first hockey telecast of this season. I think we got about 10 this year for our viewers. Boys basketball. We even got a girls basketball game coming away. The Blue Devil girls will take on Big Fork, maybe the favorite in Section 7A this year. Coach Auni's team off to a good start. 3 wins in 3 tries to start the season. Puck gets cleared and put back into the Virginia end. Playing the big hit was Nathan Zadnikar of the Blue Devils. Here come the Blue Devils out of the zone. Here comes Bo Sepla. Bo into the attacking zone. He'll drop it. Jacob Peterson shot high over the top of the net and clears the zone. Doherty back after it for the blue and white. In behind his net. Here comes Doherty. Doherty gets turned back by Bo Sepla, his winger, and then Doherty gets taken into the boards hard by Palm. And now finally the Blue Devils, Chesser puts it in, and now the Blue Devil head to the bench. All 5 will change with 90 seconds to go in our period. Oh, nice play defensively by Faneff. Gets a pass up for Bialke. Allman is on Bialke. Allman takes Bialke into the backboards. And finally, a loose puck is grabbed by Jackson Germain. He has some trouble with it. Grabbed by Moreland, comes right to Cole, and he'll just cover up. Oh, what a good period for the Blue Devils, of course, with 2 goals. They've been playing 5-on-4 most of this period. The Broncos with 3 penalties in this period. Here's a pass. Deflected away. Puck is grabbed and cleared out of the zone. That was Seitz who had the puck, and it's deflected up and out of play. We have to get another puck, another souvenir for one of the Blue Devil fans here tonight. Not a bad crowd for Saturday night hockey. "17 home games here at the Coupe Lady Arena this year." Here's a pass right out in front, and it's deflected away from Moreland, who was right in the slot here. Again, Seitz with another nice pass. It's cleared, but it'll be not cleared out. Here comes Moreland. Here's a chance by Moreland. The shot was just wide. 30 seconds to go in our period. Seitz tries to control the puck for the Blue Devils, and it was taken away and cleared out of the zone. Now Faneff gets it back for Flatley. 20 seconds to go in our period. Gets it up to Beckvar. Beckvar is going to get tripped by Seitz, and Jake's going to go to the box for tripping. Second Blue Devil penalty of the night. 17 seconds to go in the second period. Face-off will be in the Blue Devil zone to the right of goaltender Krybeck. Kylan wins the draw, goes to the corner, and now it's cleared out of the zone with 10 seconds to go in our period. Beckford gets it back to Palm. Palm will put it in. 5 seconds to go in our period. Doherty will grab the puck. 2 seconds, 1 second, and we've played 2 periods on this Saturday night IRC Section 7 action, and the Blue Devils on top of the I-Falls Broncos by a score of 3-1.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
So to use Arrowhead Transit, it really is that simple?
It is that simple. It's 800-862-0175. It's for you.
Hello? Yes, I need to go to Target. Yes, right now. I live at 999 9th Street South.
Well,
No time to talk. Arrowhead Transit's going to be here in 10 minutes.
Well, have a nice time.
It really is that simple. Just call, and the bus will be there to pick you up and to take you where you need to go. Local television programming is now available to everyone through MasabiCommunityTV.com. From our main page, you can find all of our live sports broadcasts, simultaneously streamed over YouTube, the High School Cube, and also live on Channel 5 Public Access. Archived sporting events are also available on our website for Chisholm, Mount Iron, Virginia, and Mesabi East schools. You can also download all of these events by going to your selected event, clicking on the share icon, and then clicking on the address on the center of the screen. There, you will find your download button. Another exciting feature at MCTV is our new Roku channel, which provides the best viewing experience for all of our on-demand programming right on your television screen. Simply make a one-time purchase of your Roku device, plug it into your HDMI input on your TV, and search for Mesabi Community Television. Either from our webpage or from your Roku, you will also be able to watch area council meetings, school board meetings, or area concerts. From our main page, you may also view our entire community bulletin board.
I'm Jermaine, I'm from Milwaukee, and this is my Mesabi story.
My name's Laura. I am from Virginia, Minnesota. I've been a lifelong Iron Ranger, and this is my Mesabi story.
My name is Hannah. I'm from Hermantown, and this is my Mesabi story.
The faculty at Mesabi Range College, they really care.
I'm very impressed with the way the staff has worked with us.
Oh, I love the program. Absolutely love it. I couldn't imagine doing anything different.
And welcome back to the Coupolette Arena on this Saturday night. Again, we want to thank our viewers for their patience during some of our technical difficulties we've had. First game back after our fall football season. New equipment, and I think we've gotten our things pretty well straightened out tonight. So hopefully you're enjoying tonight's Blue Devil I-Falls hockey game from the Coupolette Arena. Blue Devils lead after 2 periods, 3-1, and this is our Arrowhead Transit Stats Scoring Show, again sponsored by the Arrowhead Transit at 1-800-862-0175. Let's take a look now at our 2-period stats in tonight's hockey game, and the second period was really dominated by the Blue Devils. It seemed like the ice was tilted towards that east side in this period. The Blue Devils getting more of the shots, more of the goals in the period. Let's see if we get our stats up on our board now as they seem to be scrolling their way up a little bit. Our shots on goal after 2 periods, the Blue Devils have outshot the Broncos 23-13 shots on goal after 2 periods. Saves, Cam Krybick had 7 saves in the first, had 5 more in the second for 12. Jake Cole of I-Falls with 7 saves in the first and had 13 saves in that second period of tonight's hockey game. The Blue Devils had 2 penalties for 4 minutes, and the Broncos with 4 penalties for 8 minutes. In fact, the Broncos will be on the power play for the first minute and 43 seconds of our third period. Again, the stats scoring sponsored by the Arrowhead Transit, and let's run down our scoring now in tonight's hockey game. In the first period, the Blue Devils got the first one. Caleb Bialke scored his 3rd goal of the season, and the assist went to Isaac Paul. It was 1-0 Blue Devils. Then 4 minutes later, Gus Lorenzen scored for the Broncos. Barrett got the assist, and we were tied 1-1. Second period was all Blue Devils as the Broncos spent 6 minutes in the penalty box. Blue Devils got 2 power play goals. The first one at 6:22. Zach Kylan scored his 2nd goal of the season. Josh Doherty got the assist. Virginia led by a score of 2-1. And then 7 minutes and 9 seconds later, Cade Moreland scored for the Blue Devils. Seitz got his 5th assist of the season. Bialke also got credit with assist, and the Blue Devils led 3-1, and that's the way our second period ended in tonight's hockey game. So we've played 34 minutes of hockey, and the Blue Devils lead 3-1. Our stats and our scoring sponsored by the Arrowhead Transit, again at 1-800-862-0175. We'll have third period action coming up shortly. This is Blue Devil hockey on this Saturday night from the Bree Coupolette Arena in Virginia. Both teams have returned to the ice, and we have 17 minutes remaining in tonight's Iron Range Conference Section 7A matchup between the International Falls Broncos and the Virginia Blue Devils. Blue Devils looking to go 2-1 on the season and get their second victory here on their home ice, while the Broncos winless in their first 2 tries, trying to get their first one of the year. Again, the upcoming schedule for both of these teams. Tuesday night will be right back here at the Coupe Lite Arena as the Blue Devils will take on the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. We'll have a 7:20 pregame, 7:30 play-by-play. And next weekend, the Blue Devils Friday night are in Warroad. Next Saturday night, they'll host Northern Lakes, while the Broncos will be at the Hippodrome in Eveleth next Tuesday night for a game with the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears. A much improved Golden Bear team. The Golden Bears, I see, knocked off Hibbing this past week. Here we go. Broncos on the power play to start our third period. Blue Devils with a 3-1 lead over International Falls. Puck comes back to the point, and Butler could not keep it in, and it clears the zone. Now Beckfar will grab the puck. Bialke with the check. Here's a pass off right out in front. Moreland, the backhand shot was just wide. He tried to center it back out in front. Blue Devils almost got a quick shorthanded goal, and that would have pretty much have done the capper in tonight's game. If they got a shorthanded goal, I think it would have been all over. Here's a shot from the point. Just wide by Cotagelli. Beckfar gives it off to Glowalk. 16 minutes to go, 45 seconds to go in our third period. Blue Devils with a 3-1 lead. Doherty's long pass, nobody there. He just clears it all the way down. And the Broncos regroup with a half a minute to go in this power play. Come in the zone, Gonzalez's shot. It hit a Blue Devil. It goes in behind the net, and we have a whistle. We'll have a face-off with 15:38 to go. 22 seconds to go on this power play. Germain will take the draw against Kylan. Puck comes back to Beckfar, battling along the boards. Now the loose puck was cleared by Jay Isaacson. First time we've seen Isaacson on the ice tonight. Jay is playing defense for the Blue Devils. Puck comes back to the point. That was Palm. Cross-ice pass intercepted by Kylan. Kylan will clear it. It goes all the way on. And a save is made by Clow as Seitz comes out of the penalty box. And the Blue Devils able to kill off their second penalty of the night. Blue Devils with 2 power play goals in 4 tries. 2 for 4 tonight. Well, the Broncos now nothing in 2 tries. Here's the Blue Devils just shooting at the length of the ice. It'll be icing. And the face-off back in the Virginia zone. Good look at Seitz as he skates to the bench. Blue Devils now go with the Chesser, Peterson, and Drake line. Puck is fired in behind. This puck is grabbed by Flatley up the boards, and it goes all the way down. We'll have another Virginia icing. Flatley and Zadnikar on defense now for the Blue Devils. Again, it's Chesser, Peterson, and Drake up front. Broncos going with Smith, Sari, and Germain. Back at the point, Borger is playing 1 point along with Glowalk. High Falls in Virginia, Saturday night hockey from the Coupe Lite Arena. Here come the Blue Devils coming out. This is Sepla, cross-ice pass, trying to hit Drake. Too far for Gillen. And the puck is cleared into neutral ice. We got a Blue Devil penalty coming. This is going to be on Drake. It's going to be a cross-check, and the Broncos are going to go on the power play. 3rd Virginia penalty tonight. Well, on the far side, I see my buddy Frankie Barboni over there with his Navy cap on. Frankie is a very avid Blue Devil fan. He comes to just about every Blue Devil sporting event. Nice to see Frank and his wife sitting over on the far side tonight enjoying this game. Here's a pass right out in front, and unable to pull the trigger was Lawrenson. He's got the only Bronco goal tonight. And now here come a Bronco penalty, and they're going to be equal at 4 aside. That's the 5th Bronco penalty of the night. Gus Lawrenson going to the box, 2 minutes for holding, and now we'll have a lot of ice as there's only 4 skating aside. The Blue Devils going with Moreland and Seitz, Doherty, and also Cotagelli. Here's a shot taken, was just wide by Moreland. Beckvar clears it out of the zone all the way back. This will be icing. And we'll have a face-off back in the Bronco end. Let's take a break. We've got 13:43 to go. Blue Devils by 2. Doherty grabs the puck for the Blue Devils. Josh's long pass. It was off Moreland. It goes right on in. Glow will make a save for the I Falls Broncos. Now here comes Trevor Beckvar getting into the Virginia end, and Beckvar will go in after it. Puck is grabbed by Gonzalez in behind the net. Beckvar applies a check, and now here comes Jake Seitz. Seitz splits the Bronco defense into the zone. Here's Seitz. Goes right around the man. It comes right in Glow, and he'll just cover up. And we'll have a face-off. Now the Blue Devils will change 3 of their forwards. Or check that, 2 of their forwards. It'll be Zupic and Kylan up front. Moreland and Seitz to the bench. Four aside for the teams. Blue Devils will have a man advantage for like 20 plus seconds. Isaacson's shot was just wide. Picking up the puck is Glowalk up the boards. And the Blue Devils will just dump it back in, bouncing puck. 12.5 minutes to go in our hockey game. Virginia 3, I Falls 1. And the Broncos will just clear it. This will be an I Falls icing. And in 9 seconds, Virginia will have a 24-second power play, and with that, the Blue Devils will bring Bialke and Seitz back out, along with Isaacson and Faneff. Seitz will take the draw for the Blue Devils. Seitz controls the puck, and then he didn't get any help from his defense coming up at all. Oh, big check in the zone. Broncos control the puck. Now power play for the Blue Devils. Isaacson grabs the puck. Cross ice to Faneff. Long pass to Bialke. Here comes Caleb Bialke into the zone. Bialke drops it for Seitz. Shot right on. Bialke saying, no shot. Goal by Moreland. Moreland from Seitz and Bialke. And that's the 3rd power play goal of the night for the Blue Devils. That goal comes at 4:59. We'll watch on the replay. Bialke to Seitz, and Moreland bangs home the rebound. (4-1) Virginia with just under 12 minutes to play. Puck is in the circle area. And now it's picked up. Here come the Blue Devils up to Bialke. Drops it for Moreland. Moreland shot. Another one. Moreland with a quick one. Moreland from Bialke. And Moreland's got the hat trick tonight. Moreland has the last 3 Blue Devil goals. A perfect pass from Bialke. Glove side. And it's 5-1 Blue Devils. We'll see if they'll give another assist on that goal. Moreland gets his third. Here's a shot taken and a save on a shot from the point that was taken by Flatley. So Moreland from Seitz and Bialke, Moreland from Seitz and Bialke, and Moreland from Bialke. Bialke having a big game. 1 goal and 3 assists tonight. (5-1) Blue Devils with 11:15 to play in this Saturday night hockey game. Puck is in behind the net. Kahn with the puck. He gets knocked down as he gets it up the boards. And now the loose puck coming in. Broncos attacking backhander. And Krybik with the save. Coming in was Carter Germain. Krybik went down. Net came up off the mooring. And we'll have a face-off in the Blue Devil zone. Looks like the Blue Devils are... Well, looks like the face-off's going to come outside the zone. Kylan will take the draw for the Blue Devils. It was Butler for the Broncos. This is Doherty. Long pass, trying to get up to Zupids. Puck is in center ice, and picking it up was Kaler of I Falls into the corner. Now loose puck is grabbed by Zach Kalin, the sophomore in behind the net. He'll get up to Zupids. Zupids try to hit Kalin, but it's taken away by Lawrenson. A shot right on, save made. And now the loose puck is grabbed by Kalin of the Blue Devils. Kalin into the Bronco zone. Right side, Kalin look to drop it. Here's Zupids' shot, hit the side of the net. And we've got a penalty coming. Interference penalty. And it looks like it's going to be a Blue Devil penalty. It's going to be on Herman. That's the second Blue Devil penalty of the period. 4th of the game. .10:22 to go. You just don't want to let the Broncos back in and give them a power play opportunity. Let's see if the Blue Devils now can defend and not allow I Falls to get back in this hockey game. Backfire in behind his net. Seitz on the check, and he just got hammered in behind the net. Oh, man, that kid's hands were up high. That was Simon Palm. Palm now with the puck taken away by, here's Seitz, goal! Well, that'll teach Simon Palm to do that. He took it right away, scored a shorthanded goal. That's Jake Seitz. And that goal came at exactly 7 minutes. The Blue Devils have scored 4 goals in 2 minutes and 1 second. Seitz unassisted, giving the Blue Devils a 6-1 lead over I Falls. Watch this hit on Seitz. And now we'll show the result. You know, you got to make sure that if you're going to take Seitz out, you better take him out of the play completely, because Jake got right back up and scored a goal for the Blue Devils. Puck comes back to the point. Broncos on the power play. 6-1 Blue Devils. They've scored 3 in this period to open up a 5-goal lead. Puck comes back to the point. A shot taken. Oh, deflected. That shot taken by Joe Glowalk. Here's another shot taken, and Krybik will cover up. Oh, sticks come in. They're jabbing away at it. That was Kaler jabbing at it. 9:28 to go in our hockey game. 106 on his power play. Glowalk will dump it in deep. Phaneuf goes in the corner. Butler pins him in. Coming in is Kaler, tries to shoot it. Now Butler control it, and his pass is wide, and it clears. Beckfar back after it. Come the Broncos out. Glowalk gets it up to the blue line, and then the Blue Devils will just clear it again. Glowalk will drop it off for Beckfar. Bialke on the penalty kill is the deep man. Here's Kaler into the zone. Kaler try to pass it to the slot area, and Isaacson will grab the loose puck, and Isaacson will just clear it out, and the Broncos will have to clear. Puck comes into Virginia end. High Falls had a tag up. 8:35 to go in our hockey game. Blue Devils. Phaneuf will clear it out of the zone. Now Glowalk takes a check right at the Blue Devil blue line. Blue Devils and Broncos are skating 5 aside. Here's Beckfar, has it taken away. We got a penalty coming. And we're going to have another power play. Let's take a break. We got 8:14 to go. It'll be a power play for I Falls.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
Blue Devils clear it out of the zone. The Broncos on the power play. 7:40 to play in the game. Blue Devils with a 6-1 lead. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and have scored 3 here in the third. They've got 3 power play goals and a shorthanded goal tonight. Coming in is Alleman. Cross ice pass. Nobody there. Comes off the boards. Kaler gets it to Germain. Now Alleman in behind the net. Alleman hit the official's skate. That's why it stayed in that corner. Coming up on 7 minutes to play. Now it's shot along by Flatley, and he'll clear the zone for Virginia. Beckfar, cross ice pass for Glowalk. Kaler, long pass. Here's Kaler in the zone. Tipped away. Going into the corner after it, takes a bump by Zupids, and now Flatley will grab the loose puck for the Blue Devils. Flatley fires it out of the zone. Blue Devils are going to go to 2-1 on the season. Broncos are going to stay winless now in 3 tries. And the puck was touched by one of the players in their players' bench. Grand Rapids coming to town on Tuesday night. Looking forward to seeing the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. 2 of their best players from last year's championship team have moved on to play juniors. My understanding, they had a few players out the other night when they took on Greenway and got beat by Greenway quite handedly. I understand they had some personal issues over in that Grand Rapids area. Not sure if those players are back yet or not, if they'll be here on Tuesday or not. We'll have to see what Coach Marinucci has to say. Head coach, first-year head coach of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks, took over for Trent Klatt, who was there for a couple of years. Here comes the Blue Devils. Coming in is Bialke. Bialke comes right out front, and Clough will just deflect it away and behind the net. That's Drake right out front, and a shot taken by Seppala. Now Seppala takes his man into the boards as the net comes up off the mooring. And we'll have a face-off in the Bronco zone with 5:47 to play. Blue Devil hockey on Mesabi Community Television. Mediacom Channel 5 Public Access Television. Drake gets it back to the point. Kotajelli's shot was wide, deflected to the corner. Sepla gets taken into the boards. Bo keeps battling for the puck. It's cleared out of the zone. Into neutral ice, where it's picked up and carried in by Doherty of the Blue Devils, in behind the net. Doherty tried to center it, comes right to the slot area. Now Moreland will grab it. Moreland with a hat trick tonight for the Blue Devils. Moreland, here's a shot taken, save. Shot taken by Drake. Moreland trying to control again. Here comes a Bronco penalty, a hooking penalty. Kotajelli walks in. It was wide of the mark. Brings her on the board. Touched by a Bronco. And now the Blue Devils will go on the power play. Broncos with penalty number 6 of the night. Carter Germain goes to the box. And the Blue Devils go with their top power play unit. Moreland gets it back to Seitz. Seitz to Kotajelli. Back to Seitz. Seitz blast. And Clow with the save. So we'll do it again. Bialke gets it back to Seitz. To Kotajelli. His wrister towards the net. Blocked by Clow. He'll be kept in by Kotajelli. 4:40 to go in the game. Right to the net again. Puck is loose. And now Beckfire will grab it. Off the boards all the way down. Krybeck up the boards for the Blue Devils. Here's Seitz. Gets it off to Moreland. Here comes Cade Moreland in the zone. Moreland goes in behind the net. Moreland controls it, gets it back to Seitz at the point. Seitz now in the left circle. Seitz walking in, shot. We got another penalty on the Broncos right out in front, and Bialke gets knocked down again. Bialke's going to go too. Bialke and Beckfire will both go. See if we can watch on the replay what happened. Oh, Bialke got hit right into the goaltender, and then let's see if we can see that again. See if we can pick up that replay once again. Looked like Bialke got cross-checked right into the goalie. Watch this now. Bialke gets cross-checked into the goalie. Bialke then cross-checks the goalie, and Beckfire then hits Bialke. So it's going to be 5-on-4 for the Blue Devils. They'll be on the power play. Seitz clears away from the slot area. Now Jake will pick it up. Jake gets it off to Peterson. Jacob Peterson, boy, it came off that board funny. It did not come where Jacob thought it was going to go. Peterson gets it back to the point. Seitz gives it off to Moreland. He gets tied up and taken down along the backboards. Now Peterson gets it back to Seitz. Kotajelli. Right to the slot area. Shot by Moreland and a save made. Here's a shot taken by Seitz, was just wide. Grabbed by Moreland again. In 17 seconds, they'll be skating 5 aside. In behind the net, it's grabbed by Zupids. Zupids goes back to Seitz. Seitz gets spun by Butler. Now Moreland. Moreland pass off. Here's Zupids' shot, hit the side of the net. Here's a shot from Seitz, deflected in behind the net. Moreland controls the puck. Under 3 minutes to play in our game. Now Jacob Peterson trying to get it back to Seitz, and it's intercepted, and the Broncos will break out. This is Carter Germain, and it's offside on the Broncos. Let's take our final timeout of the night with 2:47 to go. Virginia 6-1 over I Falls. 2.5 minutes to play in our hockey game. A 6-1 lead for the Blue Devils. Germain along the boards could not control it. Chesser will grab it. Gets it up to Kylan, who shoots it into the Blue Devil, or in the Bronco end. Glowalk goes down, hustling for the puck. Now Kylan takes Germain into the boards. Chesser battles for the puck. Grabbed by Kylan. Here's Kylan, shot from way out on top. Deflected in front, and Germain will flip it out of the zone. It'll come towards the Blue Devil net. Isaacson will get there just ahead of one of the Broncos. That was Anthony Sari. And now Krybik will just leave it off. And coming out of the zone are the Blue Devils. This is Seitz. Seitz into the zone. Seitz drops it for Herman. His shot. Clow with the save. Seitz trying to stuff it right on front. A shot by Herman. And somehow he missed the open net. Here's intercepted by Seitz. Seitz gets taken down. Here comes another Bronco penalty. And right now, things are getting a little bit rough on the ice. .123 to go. Broncos with another penalty. That is their 8th penalty of the night. 8 penalties for 16 minutes. Pass comes back to the point. Seitz with the puck. Seitz still with the puck. His shot was wide, rings around the boards, and it clears the zone. Zadnikar back after it for the Blue Devils. To Doherty, coming up on our final minute. Comes Doherty into neutral ice. Doherty off the boards into the Bronco zone. Beckfar gets taken to the boards by Doherty. Come the Broncos back. This is Barrett Kaler. Shot was just wide. Sepala gets hit into the boards. Loose puck is grabbed by Seitz. Here comes Jake into the zone. Seitz right side. Seitz is shot. Where's the puck? Save made. Where is the puck? Oh, no, now it's in behind the net. Well, I suppose, the official loses sight of the puck. You're supposed to blow a whistle, and that's what he did. 35.9 to go. 6-1 Blue Devils. Comes back for Isaacson. A wrister is just wide. Rings around the boards. It'll be kept in by Moreland. Zupid's shot hit a Bronco. 20 seconds to go in our game. Glowalk gets it up. It'll be kept in again by Moreland. Shoots it in behind the net. Off the boards. It'll be kept in by Kylan. 6 seconds to go. Kylan re-grabs the puck. Here's Kylan. Right on front, shot by Moreland. That's number 4 with under a second to go. Four goals on the night. Kylan will get the assist. And it's 7-1. And now the clock runs off, and they're not even going to play the final. And our hockey game comes in. Let's see if we can get our final saves in tonight's game. Blue Devils with 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and 4 in the third win tonight's hockey game by a score of 7-1. Penalties, the Blue Devils with 6 penalties for 12 minutes. The Broncos with 8 penalties for 16 minutes. Trying to pick up our final saves. Scoring in that period, a power play goal at 4:59. Moreland scored his second. Seitz and Bialke got the assist to make it 4-1. Well, we got our final saves, so we're going to go to the final saves first before we run down the score again. For Jake Clough, he had 7 in the first, 13 in the second, and 13 in the third for 33 saves in the game. So he faced 40 Blue Devil shots tonight. And for Cam Krybick, 7, 5, and 6. He made 18 saves out of 19 shots tonight. Nice job by Krybick in the nets for the Blue Devils. Scoring in that third period then at 4:59, a power play. It was Cade Moreland scoring his second goal of the night. Seitz and Bialke getting the assist. Then at 5:17, Moreland from Bialke making it 5-1. Blue Devils shorthanded goal by Seitz at exactly 7 minutes, unassisted. And then a power play goal with less than a second to go by Moreland. That was his 4th goal of the night. Kylan got the assist, making our final score tonight. Virginia 7 and International Falls had 1. With the victory tonight, the Blue Devils will go to 2-1 on the season. They are now 1-1 in the section, while the Broncos fall to 0-3. Again, the Blue Devils will host Grand Rapids on Tuesday night, and the Broncos will travel to Evelyn to take on the Golden Bears also on Tuesday night. So for our entire sports telecast team, Darwin on the main camera, for Eric and Buddha, our side cameras, for Dave, Terry down in the truck. Hope you enjoyed our telecast. I'm Bob Cohn, thanking you for viewing tonight's game right here on Mesabi Community Television and on Mediacom Public Access Channel 5. Once again, our final score tonight from the Cupoleti Arena: Virginia 7, International Falls 1. Good night, everyone. Boards into center ice. Now the puck comes into the Blue Devils zone. They battle for it, and it goes in deep. But they were down front. Oh, what a save! Oh boy, the Blue Devils got really careless in their own, and Moyer almost made Virginia. Almost cost the Blue Devil one. Senior with a big save for the Blue Devils. Here they come attacking once again. This is Hallett, gets it into the Virginia end. Try to hit Strife. And now it's clear. Here come the Blue Devils. This is Jack Supitz coming in. Supitz is shot and a save by goaltender Orchard. Oh, a great chance by number 11 of the Blue Devils.